All right. Hey, I'm Jamie. Welcome back to Deadbeat Studios. And today we're going to unbox and demo this Double 4 Plus from Phil Jones Bass, also known as the BG80. This video is going to be unedited in long form on purpose. One, because I just want you to see what the learning curve is like and how long it takes to, get it plugged in and making sound with it. But also, I want to show you authentically what it sounds like. I'm not going to go back and fix a bunch of things. I'm not going to do any punch-ins. So that being said, please allow me some grace. I'm going to play some wrong notes. I'm going to play a lot of wrong notes. I'm going to say some wrong things. I'm going to make some mistakes. That's okay. We're here for the journey. Now, you can definitely skip around. You'll see just below the timeline, there's chapters. So if you want to jump around and see where the slap section is or when I start twisting knobs or playing songs or whatever, go ahead and do that. But first, I'm going to unbox it. Then I'm going to give you my first impression. I'll just plug in, tweak knobs, and just kind of give you my gut. Then I'm going to play a bunch of different songs with it through several different styles, a bunch of different techniques. We'll just put it through its paces and really see what this thing sounds like. And then at the end of the video, I'll give you my final thoughts. But first, let's open up this bad boy. Now around here, we do all of our unboxings with a machete, because why wouldn't you? Definitely seems like it's on brand, doesn't it? Okay, there we go. Let's open her up. Hey, I'm Jamie, by the way, in case we haven't met. I'm a bass player with a recording studio, and a YouTube channel. We got the manual. I'll come back to that in a second. If you haven't met me before, nice to meet you. I'm on Instagram, here on YouTube, Accessories Box. I'd love to connect with you. Got any questions for me? Drop them below, and I'll get back to you. Ooh, okay. So right off the bat, I love that they sent over the burgundy one. As you can see, or maybe you can't see, right behind me, I've got a stack of Phil Jones cabinets, the C8, a couple of C2s, and their big dog 800 watt head. This is the Double 4 Plus, which I'm pretty sure is a replacement. Hold on, is this camera over here on? This is a replacement for the old Double 4, which I have demoed previously. But there we go. Very nice. So I like this. I like the logo on the bottom. Oh, wait, that's a sticker. Okay. Emblems there, stickers there. This is what we got up top. All right. And then we got a handle. Yep. Very nice. This thing totally lightweight. Throw it up in the air and it floats back down. It's got two configurations. As you can see where the feet are, so you can lay it flat this way. There's also feet here, and you can lay it straight up like that. The accessories we got here in the box, I'm going to guess it's just a power cable. Oh, we've got two. Oh, okay, so it comes with a 1/8-inch cable too, 9mm, I think that's what it is. So if you want to plug in headphones, or there's a headphone input and there's an auxiliary input too. I'll go through all the features in a second because I got a camera right over there and we can look down on it better. But so it comes with a 1/8-inch cable, so you can plug in your MP3 player or whatever in case it doesn't have Bluetooth, because I'm pretty sure this has Bluetooth on it. In fact, I know it does because it says Bluetooth right there. And then we've got power cable with a right angle head. I like that. That's pretty cool. Here's the manual. I'm going to try not to use this. If you've seen these videos before, I try to see how user-friendly or how intuitive the gear is before I dive into the manual. If I need it, I know where it is. It's right here. But I always try to, like I said, just see, can I figure it out without having to read the manual? Because sometimes this happens on stage. Your amp blows up, your amp got lost in the luggage, it's just not here, whatever. So the other bass player's like, hey, you can borrow my rig. All right, how long will it take me to, we go on stage in 10 minutes or whatever it is. How long will it take me to learn your amp and get it sounding good? And I probably won't have the owner's manual to do that. So I've got it in case I need it, but I'm going to try to do it without. Let's head over and plug it in, and I'll give you my first impressions. All right, let's get this plugged in. First of all, we got a camera up here so we can see what's happening. let me get it plugged in first, and then I will talk about what's going on. First, let's plug in the power. This is a guitar cable, and as you can see, it does not have an XLR output. Let me confirm that. Yeah, no XLR out on it. That's okay. I do have a DI box right here. This is the Telefunken. Right there. You can't read that. TDP1. It's a passive DI. Not doing a lot. But this does have a line out, so we can run line out into the DI box. That way I can, tweak away, and we'll hear what it sounds like, at least from the direct standpoint. I'll also, crank up the volume and hear in the room, try to see what the speaker sounds like. But I don't think I'm going to mic it up proper because, probably don't have the time to dial it in and get it to translate well. But at least we'll be able to do this. So, get this mic a little bit closer. Let's see if that's better. Okay. So up here at the top, nice and straight. Actually, let's just jump over to this angle. We don't need anything. So let me just check out the features. First of all, does it turn on? Yes, it does. Excellent. We've got a mute switch, low and high. I'm going to guess that's for the output. I'm going to move this over here so I don't have to lean. I'm going to guess this right here is like, for active basses, passive basses, or sorry, muted, active, and passive, high and low output, or high and low impedance. I don't know. One of those things. I'm sure that's what's going on. We've got a level control, which I'm guessing is an attenuator or a gain switch. We'll find out. Phil Jones tends to have the level switch be more like an attenuator. So it's not like the harder you drive it, the harder it hits the tubes. At least that's the case with most of their other stuff. We'll listen and we'll see if that's the case here. We got a 3-band EQ. Let me go ahead and flatten this out. Not sure exactly where those are, but we'll find out. And then a volume knob for the main speaker. I'm going to assume that with the volume all the way down like it is right now, we're only going to hear it in the ears of what's coming out of the line out, because as you can see, the line out has its own separate volume. So I'm just going to go full throttle on the line out, and we'll dip the volume all the way over here. And once I kind of get going, I'll mute this mic and I'll play around and, see what it sounds like. But again, it's only two 5-inch speakers. I'm not expecting it to sound like a wall of sound. This is clearly a practice amp. As you can see, it's got 2 other awesome features built in. This is how it is with their other stuff. So we've got this Bluetooth or aux in cable. It did come with an auxiliary cable. I don't have anything here to plug it in with, to plug into it, but I do have, you know what? Hey, okay, let's just check this out. I'm pretty sure. All right, let's jump over to here. Let's just see how long it takes to connect to Bluetooth. All right, here we go. Real world. This is either going to be a great idea or terrible. It's on the blue setting, and it's blinking, so I'm going to assume that's Bluetooth. I'm scanning for a new device. Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-boo-doo. What are we looking for? Probably something called PJB, Phil Jones. Nope, that's my television. LG. Nope, that's not it. Let's see. Doing that change anything? Maybe it's not the blue setting. Maybe it's the yellow one. Hang on for just a second. Oh, 4. Oh, that's that one. Ha! Oh, wait, no, that's this one. We've got a few Phil Jones amps here. So hold on, it's pairing now. Oh, no, it needed to be on the blue setting. Okay, I found it. Now I'm hitting pair. Okay, 4 plus, hit the pair button. Bam. Okay, it says we are. Let's go over to Spotify. There we go. So I'm going on tour with a guy named Shim Moore, formerly lead singer of Sick Puppies. And so that's what's in my Spotify playlist right now is all his songs. Anyways, yeah. So as far as the Bluetooth goes, it totally works. Definitely all the basic features that you need. 3-band EQ, mute, volume. It doesn't have an XLR, but it does have a line out. So again, this is totally intended to be a practice amp, but you can just run it out into a DI and you get a really clean DI, a 1/4 inch. You just need to convert it to XLR if you need to. Let me plug in a bass really quick. Got this one here. Let me put on a strap. And let's just make some noise with it. I'm going to start in headphones. Okay. That way, let's go over to this screen. We don't have to worry about the speaker goofing things up and mic placement and all that. So let's start. There's the bass coming through. Oh, no, I didn't plug it in yet. I heard that makes a difference. Okay. Is this the correct cable? We're about to find out. No, of course it's not. Why would I make it so easy? Is this where I want to be plugged in? Oh, I should have checked my patching first. Does anyone know any good jokes? That's not what you want to hear. Okay, hold on. Hold on a second. I got too many wires in here. Do you guys have this problem in your studio? This right here. Okay, yeah, so this one's the guitar cable. I did have that plugged in wrong. This one here. This is the other end coming from my tuner, which is across the room. So, mistake number 1. You guys are probably screaming at me through the screen because you know what it is. Do you know what it is? I just figured it out. I haven't even listened to it yet, but I'm fully 1000% confident that this is what the problem is. You ready? You ready? You see that mute switch right there? Let's unmute it. Okay, so I'm just going to go totally flat on the bass. It's got one pickup, pretty basic, pretty straightforward. So this will be a good one to test out. Let's see what the bass knob's doing. Let's thin it out. Now it's back to flat. Let me move this microphone out of the way. Okay, let's play around with the mid. I'm going to scoop it first. Let's try boosting the mid. Very finger strikey. I'm going to guess, if I had to guess what frequency range it is, I'm going to hope it's somewhere in the 800 to 1.2K. Y'all can tell me in the comments. Okay, treble. Let's pull it all the way down. All the way up. Not bad, man. I'm impressed. Simple setup. 3-band EQ. Set your gain, which we're getting a little crunchy there. By the way, it really does help when you're doing shootouts like this and you want to know what's happening. Try to play the same thing over and over and over again. Even though that's not a particularly cool bass line, playing it repetitively helps you hear the differences when you're making changes and stuff. So at first glance, fantastic practice amp. The fact that it connected Bluetooth instantaneously. In fact, it was my phone. I had to scroll down the list because I have a lot of Bluetooth devices apparently. So it was just towards the bottom of the list, but it was effortless to connect that. Has a headphone out, even though I'm not using it. I'm using one that you guys can hear, but that's badass. Oh, let's just check the volume really quick. Let me back the mic off over here. I'm going to take the headphones off and let's hear it through the speakers. Definitely got boom. Okay, we're maxed out on volume just about. It's not farting out at all. Ah. Okay, now I can feel it a little bit, but yeah. Okay, so it definitely just like doubled its volume as soon as I did that. So this bass definitely likes that switch, but again, I wasn't listening in the headphones, so the bass might have gone to totally crunchy town all of a sudden. But yeah, it sounds fantastic. It's definitely louder than I was expecting it to be. As far as practice amp goes, man, I don't think you could do any worse. This is really clear, really clean, no distortion. I'm impressed. Let's go ahead and play some songs with it, see what we can do. All right, so let's play some songs. This first one, let me take a listen to the track and see how this bass is reacting to it. We'll set the amp totally flat. Again, we are bypassing the speaker. It's all the way down. And let's just see what we can do with that 3-band EQ and a very simple sounding bass. Here's the song. Call me crazy, call me lazy, but you can call me anytime. Whether late at night or summertime, so is falling. All right, so this is like classic pop rock. All I want to get is a full bottom, maybe scoop out that mid-range, and let's see what happens up on top. So I'm going to use that as my starting point. Let's boost some of that low end. Scoop out the mids. Add some of that top back. This bass has two different settings. There's a flip switch here. So let's see which one I like more. I think it's going to be that one. It's kind of like a P bass and a J bass in one. Call me crazy, call me lazy, but you can call me anytime. Whether late at night or summertime, snow is falling down, I'll be your fire. You got me running, you got me spinning, you got me so excited, girl, and I just can't hide it. You got me rocking, you got me rolling, you got me out Yo, I think it sounds great. I'm going to get this microphone out of the way. Let's go ahead and jam it.
Call me crazy, call me lazy, but you can call me anytime. Whether late at night or summertime, snow is falling down, I'll be fine. You got me running, you got me spinning, you got me so excited, girl, and I just can't hide it. You got me rocking, you got me rolling, you got me, I can't fight it, no, and I can't deny I'm in love with you. I can see it showing up, putting up no fight. Tell me you want me, girl, you want me now. You got me running, you got me.
Okay, so funny story. I realized as I was playing that song, I was like, something doesn't feel right. What's going on? This song I recorded in half-step tuning. This was a 4-string bass tuned down to E flat because at that chorus, you've got me running. I wanted the third, the D sharp, and I was, you got me running. That's where it's, that's the reason why I'm in the wrong freaking tuning. But that's okay. So, man, I was really impressed. We were able to get a nice, scoopy, big sound by 3 simple moves. Boost the low end, cut the mids, boost the top end. Doesn't get any more complicated than that, folks. I'm going to change gears. The next couple of songs that we play, I'm going to do it like this. Instead of recording the bass, I'm going to play it. I'm going to play tracks into it. Pre-recorded bass, basically called reamping. But give me 1 second. I just have to switch one cable. Hold on. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, let me mute the track really quick. We should be hearing. Why isn't it coming through? Hold on. All right, bass is playing. It's coming out of that. Oh, wait. I did this wrong again. Dang it. Not you. This one. Okay, all right. So this one, we're going to stick with the low setting. Actually, we totally can't go up here if we want to. Okay, so that's where we're starting out from. I'm going to go ahead and just dial in a tone. This is a punk rock cover of a Beatles song, Yesterday, in the style of like No Effects, Lagwagon, that kind of stuff. So I'm going to turn off the looping. Let me just let it play through a little bit. We're starting totally flat. And actually, can I do this? Hold on. Is that what I want? Or do I want to do this? Okay, hold on. Wait, is this going to work? Yeah! Okay, all right. So I'm going to let this play through. You'll get to see me on the screen. You'll get to watch that and watch me dial in the tone. But yeah, I just want to hear bass with a pick. Lots of smack, scooping out that mid. Probably very similar to the sound I just played, but leaning way higher into the attack. So let me just loop this. Where is it? Perfect. clipping it all either. Still want a little bit of that honk in there. Nice. Okay, so let me pull in the backing track now. Let me set the volume really quick so I don't kill y'all. All right, let's see what that sounds like. Here we go. Ready? That was a fun cover. That's my friend Keenan McBurney on drums. I played bass and sang on that one, and my brother did the guitars. That was one of the things we did over the lockdown. I don't know what you did with your time. Man, yeah, take a look at that. Very, very simple. Again, boost the low end, cut the mids, really boosting the top end on this one. And, you know, that's the coolest thing about a 3-band EQ is it just needs to be usable. It's there to, the first 3 things you might think of. If this doesn't fix it, then you can start going, okay, what can I do with 400? What can I do with 800? What can I do with 3K? There's other things, but the very first few are like add more body, cut out some mud, lift up the presence. And as you can see, 3 simple moves. I was able to get it both times in a row. Let's jump over to this song. This is a different style. And by the way, I really do like doing this over reamping instead of playing it, because then I can get in here and I can tweak and not have to play at the same time. Very quiet output on this bass. Oh, by the way, that last instrument was a Sterling by Musicman Stingray, and this one here is a what is that? That's a Fender Player series, I think. I don't know. It's one of those. I'm just going to set this to loop, and I'm going to try to dial in a good setting on this. I'll probably gain it up a little bit more because this bass has a quiet output. Let's see. Here it is, totally flat. Yeah, let's leave it there. We're not clipping it all. Man, that body is definitely there. Yeah, that mid-range is definitely helping out. Man, sick. Okay, so I'm going to pull in the track now just to kind of see what we did. Essentially, I just leveled out. Let me pull back over here. Really boosted up the mid and the bottom end to add some oomph and get the finger strike, you know, the snappiness to pop. And then rolled off the top end because, honestly, you don't need it, especially not for this style of music. Let me pull in the track and see what it sounds like. Here we go.
Follow the rules. They told me gotta clean my act up and behave. But Lord knows that is something I can do. Well, I've heard it done before, seen it play out. Hit the tail, hands on his time.
You start messing around, you screw up, of course. Again, very, very impressive. Simple EQ moves, and it makes all the difference. And if I pull out or I'll leave the track in. Let me come towards the middle a little bit. Watch how much of a difference that mid-range makes.
Sing to play out. Hits the tail, has on its time. Well-behaved women, well-behaved
Bass is there.
well-behaved
Bass disappears. Just goes to show you that sometimes when you're like, I need to hear the bass more, it's not in the top end to get the clickiness, because that's sometimes people, oh, just add a little bit more smack to it. Or it's not necessarily in the low end, oh, I just need to make it sound bigger because that can mess with the kick drum and some of the other elements in the mix. Nah, sometimes it's that nasally frequency that I search for, that right there. That's somewhere in the 800 to 1.2 range, and that's the sound of your finger or the pick slicing the string. And that's what creates some of the impact. You can just do a little tiny lift there and make a huge difference. Let's do one last song. This one's on a 5-string. I believe this is a Warwick Corvette double buck 5. I don't know. We'll see in a second. I'm going to mute the track. Let's start with just the bass by itself and see what we're starting with. I think. I'm going to pad it a little bit so we have room. See how crispy we can get that top end. One more time. Yeah, there's so much low end in this thing. Warwicks have so much top end. You can almost roll it off completely and it still has enough. All right, let's kind of do the opposite of what I did on that last one. Last thing I was saying, let's boost the top end and see if it helps us cut through. Pulling the track. Here we go. Whoops.
Good, good, good. Put you in a good mood. Good, good, good. Nothing to do. Attitude better come through too. Put you in a good mood.
Of course, I was on the wrong screen. Let's do that again.
Good, good, good. Put you in a good mood. Good, good, good. Nothing to do. Attitude better come through too. Put you in a good mood. Good, good, good. Flip your perception. Keep that good intention. Jump in if you're feeling fine. Things going my way, 'cause it's a new day. So let's celebrate. Put you in a good mood.
Yeah! Honestly, man, I'm impressed. Very, very cool. That's what I love about 3-band EQs. They either work or they don't. You can either dial it in or you got to go searching for something else. And with all 4 of these songs, we did pop rock, we did punk rock, we did old school, and we did pop. Need I say more? And we did some slapping earlier too, so I didn't really see anything that we didn't cover. Okay, so here's my final thoughts on the Phil Jones, the new Phil Jones Double 4. I really like it. Hold on. I'm pretty sure it's just a double version of this, the Nano Bass X4. It's just, as you can see, it's almost exactly twice the size. It's just 2 of them stacked next to each other. So this is like my go-to practice amp if I'm gonna like go downstairs in front of the TV and play bass while my wife is watching a movie. quiet volume. You know, I can run headphones, I can run tracks and clicks and stuff. So this right here is super awesome because, you know, it's light. But as you can imagine, not a lot of low end, not a lot of punch. It's a single speaker and it's tiny. This right here, when I was standing out, you know, away from the amp and just running the volume a little bit, this right here is exactly what I want this to be. It is twice the size, but twice the volume, twice the punch. It has the Bluetooth and the auxiliary in. Like, it's fantastic. Line out, super clean, a very usable 3-band EQ. Not gonna lie, this right here has everything I'm looking for in a practice amp, just like that X4, but it's bigger. You know what I mean? It can actually sit on the desk. It'll put out some low end. This is probably the practice amp that you want for your office, your studio, or something like that. This right here, I take this one on the road with me because it actually throws into a backpack pretty easily. So I've traveled with this before, just to have in the hotel room or in the tour bus in the back room or something like that. So I'm a big fan of Phil Jones stuff. As you can see, we've got quite a bit of it here. It's very, very clean. What you're sending in is what's coming out. And this Double 4 did not disappoint at all. So thanks again to Phil Jones for sending it over, letting me demo it. I appreciate y'all. And if you got any questions, you know, there's links below you can click to go get one for yourself if you want to check it out. Thanks again to Zounds and Sweetwater and all the places where I affiliate. If you shop there, I'll be getting a very, very tiny micro commission. So thanks. I appreciate you for your support and have fun. We'll see you next time, okay?